Welcome back to Shillong EduTech. Today we will discuss about how to write a C program and its terminologies. Okay, but first let us understand the structure of a C program. A very basic one of how a C program will look like. Okay. This is a C program, let's say by the name sample.c. We have here the main, open bracket, statement 1, statement 2, etc. And then we have the function 1, blah blah blah. We have the number of statements, and like that. This is the structure of a C program. Okay, and the main function here is a very important function. Why? Because the execution of a C program begins with the main. Without a main, the C program cannot run. So the main function is very important because it is where the execution of the program starts here. And these are external functions. These external functions, it can be called inside the main function. Let's say function 1. Okay, and inside function 1 you can call other functions as well. All right, so this is a very simple structure of a C programming. Okay, before writing a C program, one should understand the terminologies of how to write a C program. For example, if I'm going to give you an example, like if you are building a house, first you should know what are the materials used to build a house. For example, sand, cement, bricks. You should know all these materials so that you will be able to construct a building or a house. Similarly, as in C programming, we need some terminologies so that we can write a program. So first, let's study about identifiers and keywords. So every word in a C program is either an identifier or a keywords. Okay, so what is a identifier basically? So identifiers are basically names given to program elements such as variables, arrays, functions, etc. So we will study what are all those variables, arrays, functions later. Okay, so now we should only know the basic term of identifiers. It basically, they are names given to program elements. Okay, and what are keywords? Keywords are the reserved words in C program, which means that keywords cannot be used as an identifier. Keywords are reserved words in C for specific purpose. Okay, we will study what are keywords also in the future. So there are some rules for giving identifiers. Okay, so I'll give you what are those rules. So these are the rules for forming identifier names. Okay, let's see to it one by one. First, it says that it cannot include special characters except underscore. What does that mean? It means that an identifier cannot include like special characters like hash or exclamatory or dollar sign, ampersand, etc. Identifiers cannot include special characters like these except an underscore. Underscore is allowed in for naming an identifier. Okay, the second one is keywords cannot be used as identifier. Because what are these keywords? Keywords are the predefined words used in C program for specific purpose. So we cannot use keywords as identifier, because if we use keywords as identifier, the computer means the program will not understand whether that word is a keyword or an identifier. Okay, so the next one is case sensitive. So C programming is a case sensitive, which means that let's say first FIRST is different from small letter FIRST. So this one is different, this one is different. So it means that it is a case sensitive language. Okay, so small letter and capital letter is a different thing. Okay, so the next one is must begin with a letter or an underscore. So identifiers can include, I forgot to tell you in the beginning, identifiers can include numbers, alphabets, numbers, and underscore. So identifier can include, like, let's say from A to Z, 0 to 9, and an underscore. Okay, but here it says that must begin with a letter or an underscore. So it means that here the identifier name should start from either from A to Z or an underscore. It should start with a letter or an underscore. Okay, next one is not more than 31 characters. Here in C language, the naming, the length of identifier is not limit, there is no limit. Okay, but while compiling the program, the compiler will only recognize the first 31 characters. It will not give you an error. It will take, let's say, 60 length. The length is 60 characters, but the compiler will understand only the first 31 characters. It will take into account only the first 31 characters. Okay, the next one is there cannot be two successive underscores, like name. So this is wrong. There cannot be two successive underscores. Or let's say if you want to write again name one, like this is also not acceptable. Okay, basically, like I just told you, like these keywords are reserved words in C. Why? Because they have a general specific purpose for them to perform in a program. Okay, so I will not, there are total of 32 keywords in C language. I will not write it down. I will just click a photo and put it in the video. So if you want to look at it, just pause the video and have a look of all those keywords. Thank you.